putting up a shield.
Regarding TJX Rewards Platinum MasterCard. Please return our call.
Hey everyone, so for today's video, I'm going to talk about the 5 things I learned at VidCon. So next week I will be posting my recaps of VidCon 2015. Better late than never, right? That should be my tagline for this channel. Just Jay, better late than never. TM. Just in case you haven't noticed yet, I've changed a couple of things about my channel. What? Let me explain. Before I went to VidCon, I stopped making videos for a while. Maybe like 3 or 4 months, I don't even know. I just felt like I didn't have the time to make the videos that I wanted to make, so I just completely stopped. I didn't like what I was doing. And I just didn't feel inspired. But after VidCon, I don't know, I felt super rejuvenated after meeting so many YouTubers and listening to them talk. I felt so inspired with my YouTube channel. And this is something that I haven't felt since I actually started my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get to the 5 things I learned at VidCon. And number 1 is there is no magic formula. I keep feeling that there is some magic formula when it comes to running a successful YouTube channel, like this plus this plus this equals BAM! Success. And that is not necessarily the case all the time. I mean, yes, it's important to look at your demographics and the analytics thing that I really haven't figured out yet, but I will look into. Those things are important, but there is no magic formula to how all of these YouTubers have created their success. Everyone has their own journey, and one thing can work for one person, but it might not necessarily work for the next person. Everyone is unique in his or her YouTube journey, and even though we may feel like we are creating the same content, you know, beauty gurus, vloggers, singers, everyone has their own unique thing about themselves that no one else can recreate, and that's why you should make your videos, because no one else can make the content that you yourself can create. Number 2, don't make excuses for yourself. Stupid. I have work, I have school, but I refuse to make those as my excuses as to why I can't deliver the kind of content that I want to create. I went to a Michael Buckley Q&A, and if you've never heard of him, he is like one of the OG original YouTubers. I've been watching his stuff since like 2007, along with Ryan Higa. He's one of the first YouTubers that I started watching, and truly is the reason why I fell in love with the whole YouTube community. He started it all. And during that, I asked him how he was able to, in the beginning of his career, how he was able to maintain his current job, like how he was able to balance his current job, and how he was able to maintain consistency in his YouTube channel. And again, going back to the first thing I learned, I was just expecting him to give me some sort of magic formula as to how he was able to do it. But he just told me, you know, like, if you want to do something, you will find a way to do it. Number 3 is to be consistent. This is the thing that's like killing me. I am having such a hard time maintaining the schedule that I want to maintain, and that's like one of the most important things to do as a YouTuber, is to be consistent, because that's when the viewers know when to go to your channel. And if there are no like recent videos, or if your uploading schedule is kind of wonky, they might not stick around. And you know, this is something that I will continue to work on, and fingers crossed, let's just keep on keeping at it. Number 4, don't be discouraged. When things don't go my way, I tend to become a little discouraged. Like, I just put up this shield around myself, and I just kind of close in, and I'm like, oh, I'm so just, ah. And that's another thing that I really have to work on, because I can't always do that, you know. I have to realize that not everything is gonna go my way all the time, and I just kind of have to go with the flow. My goal is to hopefully one day become a full-time YouTuber, and I have to realize, and I have to constantly remind myself that the YouTubers that are successful now didn't get to their current level of success overnight. Like, a lot of these people have been working 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years on their YouTube career. YouTube's been around for like 10 years now, right? Right. So they didn't get to how they are overnight. So that's just something that I have to remember. I should like probably put up like a poster, like a ginormous poster right here, you know, to keep on keeping at it. And, you know, success will come. Number 5 is you have something to share. This is something that Michael Buckley said during one of his panels. And he said, I have gifts to share. And I wrote the quote down because I just loved it. And he was talking about feeling like he couldn't contribute anything else to the YouTube community because like everyone else had done it, everything. And this kind of goes along with what I was talking about before. You have your own personality and we may be doing similar things, but at the end of the day, you have your own voice that no one else has, and you have gifts to share. And one more thing to add, I know that I said that this was 5 things I learned at VidCon, but this is just for everyone out there, because when the YouTubers were talking, this is something that always came up, so I want to share it with all of you guys. And the last thing is to be genuine. I just wanted to remind you guys to always be genuine, because I feel like it's kind of easy to emulate other YouTubers because, you know, you watch them all the time, but it is so important to find your own voice. And this is something that might take a while, but once you find it, I feel like that's when you will have your own success. I mean, with this channel and like my own thing, I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm still trying to figure out my voice, and that's okay. And, you know, I just really appreciate all of you guys who are sticking around as I'm going on this really messy journey with my YouTube channel. Okay, that's it. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I learned so many things at VidCon, and I wanted to share it with all of you guys, especially, you know, those small YouTubers or those people who are thinking about getting into YouTube. I think it's super important to learn and to always remind yourself about these things, and also to go to VidCon because it's so inspiring. So if you got this far, thank you for sticking around, and I just wanted to give a big extra special thank you to the YouTubers, the small YouTubers that I met and talked to while I was at VidCon, along with, you know, the whole VidCon experience. You guys just made me feel inspired, so thank you. Alright, so that's all for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you another time. Goodbye!